everyone, this is Lorraine. So today I'm going to go over the cosmetics that I'm currently using. So I have my little cosmetic bag here. First I'm going to mention the product that I started using that I used for about 5 days, and I decided that it just wasn't necessarily a good foundation for me. So I discontinued use with it. So this product is fine, but $70 foundation, I want to love it, and I don't love it. And it's the Dior Airflash foundation. I am shade 202 in it. It's extremely flammable. It's made in the USA. And here are the couple ways that I've tried applying it. First of all, you can apply it by spraying it away from your face and spraying it on like that. There are a couple issues with that. So first of all, when I spray it on, I have to make sure that I keep my hair away from my face. And it would be best if I wore a headband with it, but I don't like to go into that kind of effort with putting a foundation on. I'd rather just be able to make everything quick and easy, because I literally put my makeup on in maybe 5 to 10 minutes, 10 minutes being like the most that it would ever take me to put makeup on. I like to do it quick, and I like everything to be easy, and this is a little bit of a process. So you spray it on, and then the things that I found, if I get it in my hair, it looks orange, so then you'd have to wipe it out of your hair or whatever, and I just don't like that. Couple things: when you spray your face, you have a tendency to want to squint because you're like, oh, I'm spraying my face. So I would get these little lines in here, and you have to kind of tap that in afterwards. So then you have to buffer in the makeup afterwards around your eyes, because you have these like nice lines here. The other thing that I don't like about spraying it directly on my face is that you close your eyes and your eyelashes then cover up this part, so then you have to kind of still rub it in there. So around your eyes, you have to kind of rub it in afterwards. So that's not the best way to use this foundation for me. I then have tried to use it where I spray a little bit into the lid, and then I use this brush, which I absolutely love, by Dior. It's their Professional Series brush, and it's a foundation brush. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's a really nice brush for giving yourself an airbrush look without necessarily needing this foundation particularly. But I could spray it in there, but I still feel like it kind of wastes product when I spray it in there. And then the way that I like the best is spraying it directly on the brush, but I know that I'm wasting product when I do this too, so I don't want to waste the product when it's a $70 product. I want to be able to use it all. So the best way I found to apply it is by spraying it directly on the brush and then buffering it in. And it gives you like a nice coverage and everything, but I don't like the feeling of just wasting so much product like that. It just doesn't feel very good. It's nice and everything, but I don't think it's like the nicest foundation I've ever used. So I'll continue to use this. I don't know when I'll actually use it. Like, I'll just randomly use it throughout the course of having it. But I feel like I've wasted quite a bit of it. I feel like it sounds like to me like it's probably like right there, where I've only used it for like 5 days. So I don't know. I'm really not sure. We'll see how much I can actually get out of it. But I don't recommend that foundation. I just don't think it's that good. So the foundation that I have been using for the past 2 weeks, I absolutely love, and it's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation. I am shade 40 in this, and I apply this with my fingers. I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I kind of rub it into my skin, kind of like you would a lotion, and it's a really beautiful coverage. It doesn't take a lot, and if you want a little bit more coverage, you just add a little bit more. And it's nice because it does give you that matte finish, and it kind of almost, I feel like it gives you more of an airbrush foundation finish than the Airflash foundation. I don't know. I just think this is an all-around great foundation. I actually, I did a haul on this a couple weeks ago, and I showed you that I bought this, and I was going to put it in my hospital bag for when I have my baby. Which some people are completely like appalled by wearing foundation at the hospital and whatnot. But if you do your makeup in 5 minutes and it's part of your routine, I don't see a problem in it. So I bought a second one of this because I kept going in my hospital bag and using that. And so I bought a second bottle of this because I love this foundation so much. So if you have kind of oily skin like I do, I don't think this necessarily would be the best foundation if your skin was dry, but I think normal skin would work out well. Oily skin would work out well. Combination skin would work out well. I love this foundation. It's just really nice. I think dry, you might see like the flakes or something on your skin if you don't have a really good moisturizer on top of it, but this is awesome. I highly recommend this foundation. So I've been using that a lot lately. And then I've been using this Chanel concealer just underneath my eyes, and it's alright. It just comes like this. It's really just alright. It's nothing spectacular. It's just alright. We can find a better concealer than that. So yeah, I just keep using it because it's whatever. We'll just keep using it. It's one of those products you'll use it until you run out, but you won't repurchase it. This next product, even though the Matte Velvet Foundation is a product that doesn't really require a powder on top of it, I like to set it kind of just in my T-zone just because I do have a tendency to get kind of oily. So I've been using the Dior Skin Nude, what do they call this? Natural Glow Fresh Powder Makeup. This is one of my favorite powders ever, and so I just put a little bit in the lid and then I swirl it around with my Makeup Forever Kabuki brush, which is an awesome brush, and I just put a little bit and we're good to go. And this is a great powder if you need a powder. I love it. So I like that. I don't necessarily like their pressed powder though. I like their loose powder, and I'm not a fan of buying loose powder, but that loose powder in particular is just so good that I don't mind having that loose powder. Usually I like to have a pressed powder just because loose powder is very messy. But that product is like an exception. I just really like it. So I've been using that. Cheeks, this blush color from Chanel, I think is absolutely beautiful. It's number 76. It's spelled Frivole. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's just a really lovely coral shade. I've been using this every day. I love it. I think it's just a great color. I can't say anything bad about it. It's just really nice. So yeah. And then I've been using this highlighter, which I've talked about I think in the last video, because like I said before, MAC products make my skin break out, their face products, except for their concealer, which is probably one of the best concealers ever, the Studio Finish concealer, if you're looking for a good concealer. But their face products break me out, and being pregnant right now, I haven't had like breakouts and everything, so I'm taking advantage of it while I'm still not breaking out, and I've been using the MAC Mineralize blush in Amber Glow as a highlight, and I love it. I absolutely love it. The color is really pretty, but typically I couldn't use MAC powders and stuff on my face. Maybe after pregnancy my skin might have changed, and we'll see, but for now I'm using it because I'm like, I'm gonna take advantage of this full force. I have an eyeshadow combination that I have been really loving, Bobbi Brown products. The combination is absolutely beautiful. So what I do is I start out with this Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Eyeshadow in the color Stone, number 24. And it looks like that. It's a really nice color. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's really just right. So I'm going to put it right there so you can see it. It's that color right there. It's kind of, it's like a taupey, but it's kind of got purple undertones. It's absolutely lovely. So I've just been applying this all over my lid. And then in my crease, I've been applying this color from Bobbi Brown also. It's the color Hot Stone in number 56. And so I've been applying this in the crease. So you can see the color combination. It looks absolutely lovely. I blended out a little bit more than that, but you know what I mean. This is the brush I've been using too, which is the Urban Decay 24/7 blending brush. Really nice brush. Really nice brush. So I've been just using those, and then if I decide that I want a little extra something, I have been using the metallic eyeshadow from Bobbi Brown in the color Velvet Plum number 3, and I've been applying this kind of in the outer corner, maybe create a little bit of a V shape, and if I want it a little darker, I'll do it a little bit darker, but you can kind of see It doesn't look so pretty when I do it on my hand like this, but you can get an idea of how the colors all work pretty nicely together. It looks kind of ugly when I show you it on my hand, but looks like a bruise or something nasty. But it really is such a pretty combination. I love it. I really want to go to Bobbi Brown and buy one of their like palettes that these little things can stick in, and maybe get like a lighter shade to go with it, and then maybe a blush or something. I've never used any of Bobbi Brown's like blushes or her bronzers or anything like that, but I think that would be like a nice little kind of set to have. So I really like these, and I think it's a great combination, so I thought I'd mention it to you. And then I've been using my Dior, or my Lancome Artliner in the color black, which is Noir, and this is the best liquid liner ever. I mention this all the time because it really is the best liquid liner ever. And then as far as mascara goes, I've just been using the Dior Show Iconic, and it's nice, but it's nothing special. It doesn't seem to lengthen my eyelashes, it doesn't seem to thicken my eyelashes, it just kind of makes my eyelashes exactly what they are. And I am a person that likes my eyelashes to be thicker. I like them to look like longer. I would like to enhance my eyelashes, and this doesn't really do anything. I think it's a good mascara for underneath the eyelashes, the bottom lashes, because it really doesn't do anything except kind of darken them. So it's really good for that. But as far as mascara goes, it's nice, but it's nothing special. It doesn't irritate me, which is nice, but it's just kind of boring. If you're looking for that boring mascara, here it is. And that's it. So if you have any other questions, post them below, and I will see you all very soon with another video, I think tomorrow. So, goodbye.